Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hilarious what-if scenario straight out of Quahug. We all know Lois Griffin as the long-suffering matriarch of the Griffin family, the voice of reason amidst chaos, and an accomplished piano teacher. But what if she decided to channel her hidden talents and frustrations into a completely new medium? What if Lois Griffin made a video game? Imagine this. Another typical day in the Griffin household. Peter is glued to the TV, playing some mindless shooter game. Chris is lost in a fantasy RPG, and Meg is, well, she's probably just in her room. Lois, after cleaning up yet another one of Peter's messes, has an epiphany. She's tired of the lowbrow, repetitive games her family plays. She thinks, I can do better. I can make a game that's not only fun, but also teaches you something. Like how to properly fold a fitted sheet. And so, Lois's life lessons. The game is born. Forget dragons and space marines. The ultimate boss battles in this game are much more relatable. The first level? Grocery Gauntlet. Players have to navigate a crowded supermarket. Armed only with a shopping list that Peter helped write. You'll face challenges like finding the one brand of cereal Stewie will eat without throwing a fit, dodging chatty neighbors like Bonnie Swanson when you're in a hurry, and using coupons before they expire. The final boss of this level is, of course, the self-checkout machine beeping unexpected item in the bagging area for no reason. From there, the difficulty ramps up. The next world is the PTA Labyrinth. This is a stealth-based mission where you must attend a parent-teacher conference for Chris without getting cornered by the overly enthusiastic bake sale committee or getting into an argument with that one mum who thinks her child is a perfect angel. Dialogue choices are key here. One wrong move, and you're stuck volunteering for the school spring carnival for the next 5 years. But Lois wants her game to have action, too. So, she designs the commuter combat level. It's a driving simulator, but instead of racing on a track, you're retrying to get 3 kids to 3 different after-school activities across town in 30 minutes during rush hour. You'll need to master the art of the 3-point turn, find impossible parking spots, and use power-ups like the secret shortcut that only locals know about. Obstacles include Peter calling to ask where the remote is, even though it's in his hand. And what about the main villain? Who could be the ultimate antagonist in Lois's world? It's not a supervillain or a monster. It's a sentient, overflowing laundry basket. This monstrous pile of clothes, socks, and mysterious stains regenerates every time you look away. To defeat it, you need to master a complex series of quick-time events, sorting whites from colors, checking pockets for forgotten tissues. And finally, the ultimate challenge, folding that dreaded fitted sheet. The game's art style would be just like Lois herself. Seemingly pleasant and colorful on the surface, but with a sharp, satirical edge. The music would be a mix of calming, classical piano tunes that slowly escalate into frantic, intense symphonies during the boss battles. Think Vivaldi's Four Seasons, but the summer presto is triggered by Stewie spilling grape juice on the white carpet. Of course, the other family members would have their own DLCs. Peter's Pawtucket Patriot Ale Run would be a simple, one-button side-scroller where you just try to get from the couch to the fridge. Stewie's World Domination Sim would be a deeply complex strategy game hidden within the main game, accessible only through a secret code. Brian's would be a pretentious text-based adventure, where you just ponder the meaning of your own existence. And Meg's DLC would just be a loading screen. Poor Meg. Lois's life lessons. The game would unexpectedly become a massive hit. Millions of players around the world would finally understand the heroic struggle of the suburban parent. Critics would praise it as a groundbreaking piece of interactive art, a poignant commentary on domestic life. Lois would become an industry icon, giving keynote speeches at gaming conventions, all while wearing her signature green shirt and sensible pearls. Peter, of course, would try to take credit for it. Jer. I was the creative consultant. He'd tell his friends at the Drunken Clam. The laundry boss. That was my idea. It was inspired by a real-life event. You know. But for once, this would be Lois's victory. She'd finally get the recognition she deserves, proving that the skills it takes to run a household are just as complex and challenging as any quest in a video game. She's not a mom. She's a level designer, a QA tester, and a master of resource management. She's a gamer. So, what do you think? Would you play Lois's life lessons? What other levels or characters would you add? Let me know your ideas down in the comments. I'd love to hear what kind of hilarious challenges you can come up with for our favorite Quahug mom. Thanks so much for watching, Nerve. And if you enjoyed this little thought experiment, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.